Okay, well, more than 100,000 income. Well, not income. We have very erratic income. 100,000 in the bank, and I'm thinking of getting some cybernetic modifications. I was looking at the different upgrades, and this is the problem. Body level 1, power, more resilience. It costs 5,000. It's fairly expensive to fit all your agents, but it's not something that would bankrupt us. Here's the problem. Body level 2. That's 20,000, that's 4 times more, and that would basically suck up all of our money now if we would upgrade to even just body level 2s. So it's quite a bit of money to use on an upgrade that, if we research body level 3, that's 100,000 down the drain that gave us nothing of value. It's fairly good as power output and resilience goes, but we are basically facing unupgraded enemies anyway, so we don't even need body level 1 to survive here. But I would be interested in getting the body level 1 and legs level 1 to get the more speed out of our guys and a bit more resilience, so a bit more survivability on the early stage. It would cost us maybe... what's the... Well, I've saved, so we can buy this, see what happens. Yeah, so 32,000 to get everyone with body level 1, legs level 1. If you get all of them, you can see sort of an animation. I can show that. You can just load. It'll start breathing. It looks a bit silly because the game runs very fast, but that's you look like a Terminator. But yeah, I think 20,000 for upgrade. That's within maybe the 3, 4, or 4 missions will be obsoleted. It's quite a lot of cash to invest in that. Too much. But level 1, yes. And I think we're taking legs. Constructed of a lightweight plasteel core with vat-grown organic outer coating, these artificial legs provide immediate improvement in both an agent's health and top speed. Stamina is also improved, thereby increasing the range an agent fitted with these legs can cover at maximum speed. So yeah, this, I think we'll go with the body 1, legs 1 setup at least until we get body 3. Then we can seriously think about starting to do some kind of upgrade. The body is the most important one, I think. Legs give you speed, stamina. Arms, I think, give you accuracy. Well, you can look. It's not like it's a secret. Immediate improvement in accuracy when shooting and subsequent save in energy. Brain, independent decision making. Increases basic perceptions and contains trauma management software to improve the cyborg's ability to withstand otherwise critical damage. So it does have its benefit, but also fairly expensive, almost as expensive as the torso. So unless we're starting to encounter really serious trouble, we are not going to do those kind of upgrades, at least until we have level 3 versions of them. We do intend to get level 3 up cyborgs on all body parts. I'm hoping mostly to skip level 2. That's the main goal. It's to save money again, a lot of money, hundreds of thousands of credits. If we can just skip that one tech level. Mostly I hope to skip level 1 too. It depends on when we start to hit those rough spots, and there will be rough spots. That's even in these early missions we have gotten ourselves killed here and there, and they are very, very, very easy. So and now the question is more about, do I want to start researching weapons at the same time? We can expect 3 to 4 days worth of research to be done. It varies. It could be a lot less, it could be a lot more, but that's sort of, I guess, the median or average. What's the average, more or less? 25,000 versus 20. It's a day's difference. I think we'll have to be a bit cheap here. We don't have a lot of money, so with this we could afford about 3 days, and then it'll well, I think could, if it lasts 4 days, we'll still get close to 50%. So it seems just fine. And if we'll get some extra dough by just selling our stuff. But yeah, I think this is good enough. Hopefully we'll see more banks sooner or later. We definitely have to sell equipment. The extra persuadertrons don't really do anything good, so selling them. I still want to keep the wire on one of the guys in case we encounter something really, really difficult. I'm not selling these. We could research a weapon too. There aren't all that many interesting things, and high explosives would be very expensive. That's 20,000 per day, and we don't really have the funds to do that. We'll have to make it through for some time with the explosives we have, and I think we will. We have what, 3 or 4, so that's there's potentially quite a lot of cash gained if you. And I don't think the 100,000 or more or less that we got is anywhere near what you can get from the bank. So, right, when we need something better, some actual weapon, then I'm more than happy to research it at the same time. But I don't want to start spreading our resources through thin unless we have an actual worthwhile target to go after. With the added cybernetic enhancements, we should be able to handle things for some time. Okay. Message type hardwired. Okay, orders: Geneva, Vancouver, and Touchkinshire. Seek and persuade blue sky tendency scientists. Huh? Try to gain more scientist fiction. I guess it has 3 parts, but is it a single mission or is that 3 missions? Anyway. Orders. Greetings, Bob. Your success is heartening. Your next mission is to provide us with the brains we need to build a new R&D department. The Yamaguchi executives you persuaded provided us with information regarding the whereabouts of some top scientific personnel. Blue Sky Tendencies has laboratories in Geneva, Vancouver, and Matochkinshire. All had grade A scientific personnel assigned to them. As soon as your agents reach any of these destinations, a Utopia ident key trace in the local network should pick out target personnel. These scientists are some of the most prized brains in the Syndicate. It is imperative that they come to no harm. Update. The mysterious Church of the New Epoch gains more members hourly, converting citizens with a combination of brainwashing and chip hacking techniques. Converts show little evidence of genuine religious motivation. The Church of the New Epoch tells its followers that the end of the world is near and that only the Church possesses the technology to save the faithful from the cataclysm. Their doctrine is definitely anti-Syndicate. Significantly, unguided citizens don't necessarily join this cult even when they encounter its zealots. It also seems that our persuadetrons do not work on the cultists themselves. We don't know why. We know practically nothing about the cult's technology, but research into it has now begun as a matter of the highest priority. Their technical expertise is unquestionably impressive. And that is impressive because we are supposed to be the guys behind the goddamn technology, so how have they managed to have? Well, guess they studied it, altered it enough so the standard gear won't work on them. That seems reasonable, otherwise they wouldn't be in a real position to attack us anyway. So, Geneva. Drop sites, laboratories. Matochkinshire. Drop sites. Ooh, R&D facilities. So what's the purpose of the northern side of the map? Huh. Usually the little bit of extra places in these are much more interesting. It at least seems fairly obvious enough. Vancouver. Huge ass laboratory compound. Okay. Fairly simple enough. Multiple sites. all with pretty much the identical mission. We could do net scans for extra information on these. It's not too costly. Costs about 2,000 in total, so out of curiosity, Geneva net scan. Blue Sky requests police escort for grade D, finance executive. So there's very high chance, I guess, that there's a guy with a briefcase of money here. On the other hand, we might have to persuade him. Let's go to Geneva and see what then that ends up out to be. We can get a good idea about the usefulness of buying this information. 500 here, 1,000 there, it's not too much. If we can get tips that would lead us to potentially getting multiple times the money back. This is sort of the thing you have to keep an eye out. Anything odd that even might be something different, you want to sort of keep an eye out and see what comes of it. So, police escorts. Things ready, yeah. Yep. So, it's Geneva it is. Might as well.